everybody, it is Kitty. We are back. Hustle season is back for season 3. We have a very special guest today. We have Ymaris, singer and songwriter and a longtime friend.
Yeah.
Hi Ymaris, how are you doing?
I'm doing great today. Thank you for asking.
Yes, that is great. So go ahead and introduce yourself to the people. Let them know, they know who you are now, so let them know what you do.
So yes, I'm Ymaris. I'm a singer-songwriter, Buffalo born and raised. I am an Igloo artist, Igloo here from Buffalo. I am making hits, and you're gonna hear lots of music coming from me in 2026.
Sounds great. Well, I personally know that Ymaris is a wonderful singer, beautiful voice. You said you're an Igloo artist.
Yes.
Explain that to me.
So the Igloo is a studio here in Buffalo. It's owned by artists Genesis and I Am, which are some dope artists. It's pretty much a creative space where you can, obviously it's a music studio where you can record, but it's a creative space where you can also write music, you can rehearse, you can come up with ideas, shoot videos, anything like that. So it's really a nice spot for artists and creatives to just get their sound together and get the music just as good as you can, which is why we're gonna have some beautiful and solid music coming out of there, not just from me, but other Igloo artists as well.
Okay, sounds good. You sound really happy with being there and being an artist there.
I love being an artist there, especially collaborating with the other artists. It's like we learn from each other and we also do music together and feature on each other's music. So I just love the Buffalo sound of that. I love working with other Buffalo artists. I think Buffalo music in general is just on such a come up. I love that Buffalo is collaborating more. I think that that's important. There's just so many talented artists in this city. So especially at the Igloo for being what it is. I'm just proud to be part of that.
Yeah, Buffalo has a great, there's so many people in Buffalo that do great music, singers, rappers, just creatives in general. And it's good to see everybody expanding, collaborating and connecting. So that's a good thing. Buffalo is definitely doing great things with that. So go ahead and tell the people a little background of your music, how you started, what made you get into music.
If I'm gonna go way back, I'll start with where it all started. I came from a musical household in general. My mom always had the record player going with, Motown pretty much was the jam. She loved putting on Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5. She loved her some Diana Ross and the Supremes. So that's pretty much where it started. Obviously, with my Hispanic heritage, I heard lots of Hispanic music as well. So those two elements are my main influences. So at a very early age, just putting them headphones on and listening to Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5, I just fell in love with the harmonies, and it just never ended. I just went from there. I taught myself keyboard. I taught myself songwriting at age 9. I started putting on concerts with my sisters on my front porch. My sisters, I have lots of older sisters too.
Okay.
So, and they were, pop. It was NSYNC, it was New Kids on the Block, TLC,
it's so
Spice
funny.
Girls.
It's so funny. No, it's so funny, not to interrupt you, but I have 3 sisters, and we used to come together in the room, and we used to write rap songs. So. We used to write rap songs. It'd be one of us would do the chorus, and then with my older sister, she sung too. So we needed a singer, she would chime in and everything like that. So I definitely can relate to you on that. I just wanted to get that out because it is so funny, because when you have a household with a lot of girls, you always trying to figure out different ways to
entertain yourself.
If mom's at work and you gotta stay in the house, you gotta figure something out. So that is so funny. You
learning
said that.
the dances.
Yes, yes. And we listened to Michael Jackson too,
Yeah.
and Tony Braxton.
Yes.
And, you know, different like, you know, bangers, you know, where we could do that. So it's just so funny because I can relate in that way. But I'm sorry.
It's okay. Yeah. So that's pretty much where it all started. There was just always music. There was always, you know, singing and dancing and wanting to create and perform. So then I went to performing arts and, you know, developed, you know, skills and things like that. So, but recently, enough, I started collaborating with Brandon Sherman Josie.
Okay.
I actually wrangled my sisters. There's 5 of us. I like wrangled them for us to do an original song that I wrote called Inspire. This was in 2023, I believe. We recorded at GCR Audio with Brandon Sherman Josie. I had him do the keys for this song.
Okay.
And we did the song, but it's hard to get 5 grown-ups that
at once,
you know, they got their own lives going on. But I love that we at least have that experience. But Brandon and I since then have been working together on original music. So we've done lots of original songs together. We've kind of developed a sound together. So independently, I'm an artist, but him and I are an entity in itself as well. So there's Ymaris and Brandon, and we have original music together, apart from myself being an independent artist as well.
Okay. So, do you guys have like a name for?
It's just Ymaris and Brandon.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Ymaris and Brandon. Okay, that's nice. And so that's nice to hear. And I know you did have the experience at the Buffalo Performing Arts.
Yes.
Do you think that prepared you for your journey that you're on now? Like, did you enjoy that experience?
Absolutely. I mean, music theory and learning all the technical things, but also, you know, learning stage presence and just developing lots of skills and tools that are needed. I feel our artists learn those things anyway, but it just kind of gave me, you know, a head start on all of those things. And it's just useful tools that I can continue to use. So, and not only that, but also other artists, because there's a lot of artists that I went to school with at Performing Arts that are doing amazing things now, Grammy Award winners and platinum artists and everything. So that's also cool because, as I said before, there's just so much talent in and from Buffalo. So going to Performing Arts was definitely another experience where I got to work with very talented people. So
yes, there's so many of you. Like, that's when I met you, when you were going to Performing Arts. And now seeing like we've all grown and seeing that you still are on your music journey, that's pretty inspiring. And everyone else, like you know, some people took different paths, but the ones that did stay in music, doing great things.
Absolutely.
And it's so good to see, because I'm like, oh, I know them.
Yes.
I'm cool with them. And that's so fun. So upcoming projects, like, what are you working on? What can we expect to hear?
So as I said, Brandon and I, you know, have worked on some original music that we're going to be releasing some original music. I also am working on some music produced by Buffalo's own Omega Red.
Okay.
And I'm also working on some music, obviously, at the Igloo. So there's going to be, even the music that I'm working on with Omega Red and with Brandon, I'm working on it at the Igloo. But with the Igloo artists, Genesis and I Am, I've got some music with them that's going to be coming out soon as well. So yeah, those things are just coming out. I have some other projects that I'm working on that I won't talk about yet, because that's I'm gonna pop out, and I'm just gonna pop out with it.
You sure you don't want to talk about it?
Some of the projects that I'm working on are not from Buffalo artists. So, you know, because sometimes you just gotta remotely do things nationally. But
no, for sure.
But like I said, I feel that I want to just pop out with those things later on, because, you know, right now I'm more focused on working with the Igloo artist and working on the Buffalo sound that I'm doing. I think that that's prioritized right now for me. So
okay, so and that's so great. We're definitely looking forward to hearing music from you. Like I said, you're a wonderful singer, great voice. I've always enjoyed that about you. So also, what I do know that you're a mom.
Yes.
So how do you balance like, you know, going to record the music, being a mom? Like, how do you balance it? Because, you know, I'm a mom as well.
Yes.
And sometimes it can be a journey. How do you prioritize motherhood and, you know, I don't know, working and then pursuing your music? Like,
right. So for me, what I do, my son, I have one son, he's 6 years old, he's beautiful. He's very talented as well. He and I do music together. He has a drum kit at home, he has a keyboard, we have guitars, and we do music together. I think that that's important because he sees me doing my music, he sees me songwriting, he sees me singing and practicing and doing all of these things. So when I involve him, I feel like that's important so that he doesn't feel like I'm just doing my own thing and he's being left out.
That's great.
And at the same time, he's developing a skill and a talent as well. And he just is talented on his own. You know, sometimes I am just practicing or rehearsing, but he's also just over at the keyboard killing it. So on top of just regular mom duty and homework and all of those other things, I just think that tying it together and doing music with him, I think is just the key to balancing it all and making sure that you know, it's not super separate from each other, so that everything is incorporated.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I realized that like I choose that same method when I do things. Like for the podcast, like, you know, I can't really bring, you know, my daughter is 4. She's a little more active and everything like that. And then I have a 13-year-old also. So like the way that I incorporate it is I kind of like, I'll be like, Christian, my son's name is Christian. Hey, Christian, look, I just recorded this today. Look what I did. And then he'd be so interested in seeing what I did. And I'll show him, you know, like the behind the scenes and everything like that, and just see if he's interested in it. Because I do think it's important for your kids to see like the journey that you're taking.
Absolutely.
It's not a separate life.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's your whole life, like work, being a mom, your passions and dreams turning into work. You know, I think it's important to incorporate that into the journey. And sometimes I think that certain people think that it has to be a separate thing. Like, oh, you know, I'll do this and then I'll go home to the kid and never mention it to the kids and everything. So that's great to hear that you're incorporating all of that, because you never know, like they could have the same skills you have. You know what I mean? Like my daughter was playing Fortnite singing the other day. I pulled my phone out real quick. I'm like,
low-key killing it.
I'm like, because I'm like, she has a beautiful voice. And I'm like, let me get this on camera, because if you're interested in singing, I got you, you know? And then my son, my son was interested, like he's a sports boy, but he was interested in like recording videos and stuff like that and streaming and everything like
content
that.
creation.
I'm like, okay, I got you too. So that's why I think that is great to just tie it all in together, like you said. And I love that. I love that for you. So, do you have anybody that you're anticipating working with? Are you open to like working with other artists in Buffalo, or like even if they're like rappers?
Absolutely. I definitely work with rappers already. You know, my sound specifically when I'm working independently, like on my own music, is R&B Latin. Because of my influence at home. But I love mixing genres. I love working on hip hop. I love hip hop, even if that's not specifically my lane. But I am definitely open to working with other artists. Like I said, I so admire the talent in Buffalo. So especially in Buffalo, I definitely am open to working with other artists. Speaking of which, I do have some shows coming up. That I'll speak on. So actually the first thing I'll say is there's this competition coming up called Raise the Fader by Studio 353. And it's pretty much lots of talent in Buffalo. They're giving this opportunity. They're gonna do this showcase for a panel of industry judges, and the prizes are things like a 90-day management deal, some songs recorded at Studio 353, music video, and things like that, like just major prizes to be won. And just the fact that it's a competition and there's so much talent, it's just gonna bring out the best in everyone. So that's gonna happen on January 31st, the showcase. Definitely come to me for the tickets for that. Come to me for the tickets for that. I got the tickets for that. Just very excited to be part of just all of these exciting things with the city. Like I said, if I didn't say it enough, Buffalo music.
Buffalo music, no, for real. And it's funny, not funny, but it's interesting that you mentioned Raise the Fader. I'm definitely tapping into that. I did see that, and it's good to see that you're a part of that. I love that for you. I think my last question for you would be, are you, I know you're a songwriter, right? Do you write songs for other artists?
I have written songs for other artists. I think that my focus hasn't really been writing songs for other artists, because I think that I tend to start off writing for other artists, and then they want me to be on the song.
They want you to be on the song.
Like I'll write a hook or something, but then like I'll sing it for them. Like, this is the hook, and I'll sing it, and they'll be like, you need to be on it. But that's the singer-songwriter in me. And I just feel that 9 times out of 10, when I write something, it's so authentic to myself that it just kind of, it's more for me, it fits more for me. But I definitely am very open to writing for other artists as well. And I've written songs that I felt like would work better with other artists. But
that's what I was gonna ask. Like, when you do write songs for other artists, do you just kind of like feel the artist out, like, let's see what you're doing, let's see what works for you? Is it like you got to do like a little qualification thing?
Well, yes, other artists have given me like lyrics and a beat, or lyrics and melody, and I've written for them, and it's just more like the feel of the song and just the feel of the artist as well, and I've been able to do that for them as well. So yes.
Well, that's great. Tap in with Ymaris. Go ahead and tell them your socials, where they can find you and your music.
Right, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and I'm not hard to find. It's at Ymaris, which is Ymaris. It might be at Ymaris Music, but I'm sure once you start typing in Ymaris, you're gonna find me. So definitely tap in.
And make sure you tap into her at the Raise the Fader competition, January 31st. We're looking forward to hearing new music from Ymaris and everything. Thank you so much for coming.
Absolutely.
I enjoyed this conversation. Is there anything else that you want to say to your audience? Just tap in.
Just tap in.
You can just keep it simple. Just tap in. And thank you so much for another episode of Hustle Season. Make sure you guys stay hustling.